Hi everyone, this is your Sifu at Teenager and Teenage Dragon Taoism channel. Today we're going to talk about pregnancy magic in Taoism. And a lot of people wonder why this is put in the beginner's magic. Like, someone's pregnant and then you're going to use magic on the person to help them? Like, how often are you going to come along this kind of thing? Why is this so important that is put at the beginner's magic? Well, that's because a lot of people are not really in the sect or learning the real deal. You're at the surface looking at the words and getting it as what the surface meaning is. The true meaning of this pregnancy magic is actually very, very practical. And even men can get pregnant. Oh, that sounds kind of wrong now, right? Yeah, don't worry, okay? This is not a crooked, weird logic. So keep listening. What we mean by pregnancy, first of all, you have your Yuen Sun, the spiritual planetary body. And this holds your life potentials and all the preheaven energies. And this is like all the good stuff, right, in your life. And this will go into your soul home base, which we call the ground element. And this is the ghost altar. Okay, now look, we say the sky as the father and the ground as the mother. 天父地母, this is a metaphor. The essence from pre-heaven come down to post-heaven in the negative dimension in this ghost altar. It converts into your negative soul energy. Okay, and here you have the energy that you use to think and ponder and so on. Now, when that is building up, there's a process, a few process from here to the point where you actually give birth to the human phase, which means that your thoughts over that processing, done and come out, and now you are delivering that to the physical reality in the form of a physical action. So you're actually bringing what's inside you, right, to the outside and do it and make it happen. That process is delivering the child. So anything that you do in reality, anything that you wish to make successful, that is a child of you. Your Yuen Sun, the father, give it pre-heaven energy, the essence, like a sperm, into the ghost altar. It goes through the pregnancy process. And then after all that processing, it comes out and become reality. So the pregnancy magic is not about actual pregnancy with the baby. It's talking about the baby as in your spiritual planetary body, that essence coming down and being processed and grow to a certain level and then come out here. So in this process, sometimes people having a hard time getting this essence. There's no essence coming down. What happened if there's no essence? Well, then you have no hope. You cannot see the future of this. So if, let's say, who would need more essence? Or in Chinese, we say 求子, meaning you're begging for some more essence so that you can have a child, right? For example, okay, let's say on the surface meaning, you try to make love with your wife and somehow so many times and you still cannot have a baby. then people will think, oh, I need to like ask for help, right? Okay, I need some essence. So possibilities of like, will this actually come to reality, right? The possibility. So let's say now you are trying to find a job, but you tried and there's like nothing. You try to think, how can I do it? And there's no ideas coming down. Or maybe you're like a kid who go to school, right? Whenever you do things, learn or do homework, you ask yourself, how can I do it? What does it mean? Like you ask yourself, and it seems like it's blank, like nothing, it's just black. Some other people, they have the essence, so they ask themselves, how should I do this homework? Ding, and then you have ideas, right? If you run into that point where you try very hard to ask yourself and there is nothing coming down, there's no idea, you're like blank out, that is the point when you need this pregnancy magic, especially the 口疾符, meaning like you're asking for the baby, a possibility of a baby, right? So you're asking for more essence. And what that does is you're borrowing the preheaven energies from the lineage to refill that part so that you can actually have something, because your spiritual planetary body is dried. Okay, now next one is, once this thing come down, okay, the essence come down, the second phase, the magic we call on toifu. Okay, on toy. On is to settle the fetus inside. Okay, to settle. Now, when do you need this magic? The on toifu is when you have ideas, but you cannot make up your mind. It's like, should I do this? Should I do this? I don't know. Should I do this? Like kind of struggling to choose. When you have this problem, it's because the essence that came down is like shifting around and it's unstable. So it's kind of make you wonder, which one should I go for? Is it this idea better or that idea? Maybe this one. If you have the problem of choosing and making that decision, you need on toifu. Okay, this is to settle down that fetus inside. Next one, the next phase, you go into this phase and you might need the magic of 保toifu. 保 is like to safeguard. So, sometimes we have an idea and we're like, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. That is a good idea, right? And then you put it in here. Now, during the meanwhile, you're waiting and trying to process, right? External forces will shake you. And then you feel like, maybe it's not really good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. When you are not confident about that, your fetus inside is being attacked by external forces, which makes you shaky, and you might have a very big chance of losing it. Meaning like, okay, I got an idea for this project, right? And then I put it here, okay? Now I hold on to it, and then somehow, like, I heard something here, it shook my mind, and I'm like, forget it, just give up, I suck, right? If you cannot have the power to hold on and secure that baby, your baby could be lost while you're carrying it, okay? So the shake right here is like external forces making you lose your confidence. Next one. The next one is we call 催生符. 催生 is to like rush the baby, to push it out, to deliver the baby. Okay? Sometimes it's also called 顺产符, meaning to help the baby to be delivered, to come out. Now, the thing here is you have an idea, right? When you try to express your idea, you might go into many struggles. Like, I feel like that, but when I say it, it's another story. Like I say something wrong and couldn't deliver my message to other people properly. If that's the case, you need this full talisman to carry with you. So it helps you to when you're like trying to express yourself or you're trying to bring out your feelings in words and stuff, it will deliver properly. Now, the last one is 难产妇, meaning like, oh, you're having really bad time and the baby might be dying and, while you're like trying to deliver it. That process is pretty bad, right? Like you might end up, for example, I have an idea. I want to make this my girlfriend, and then I deliver it out by saying and expressing myself, right? However, if this process of delivery is like having a big issue, big problem, you might be saying it out at the same time the baby, meaning like the fruit, right, could be ruined and it will hurt the mother as well. The mother could die with the baby. What that means is your soul, your ghost altar, your soul is also being hurt. So it's kind of like I express myself to the other side and say my feelings. At the same time, I get turned down and it hurt my feeling and end up that I will have an issue doing it the next time or the next time because my feeling is hurt and I lose confidence. So if you carry the 难产妇 or you use this and drink the food, it helps you to settle the energy and protect your soul. So it makes sure that your soul is not going to be so affected by this. And then like for a long time, you can't have babies anymore, right? Like, oh, I failed one time trying to propose, and then I just get scared of that, and I couldn't do it anymore for like 5-6 years. I don't even know why. That is why you need to have this food to help you to recover, and then you can do it again. So all these things that I've been talking about are the purpose and the actual purpose of the pregnancy magic. So you can go to our website, teenyatdragon.com, and check out the food talisman. There are some foods related to this subject. And now you know it is not about actual babies. Now the question is, can you use this magic when someone is actually pregnant? Can you use this to help? And the answer is yes, too. Because I have done it to help other people deliver their baby, and it does work as well. It's like really helpful to make sure that the actual baby is safe and also being delivered with less pain. Now, that will work, but it is not the main purpose of the magic. The main purpose of the magic is that you can use this in your everyday life. So everything you do, trying to bring it from the inside, from thought to reality, you are giving birth to babies. And you want to make sure that you don't get hurt when you deliver the baby, end up like something not good and it hurt you and like you cannot do the same thing anymore for a long time, For example, it's like someone tell you to go let's say we go play go-kart, right? And then, okay, now we created a baby, meaning I actually go play. Okay, physically we played and I crashed. And then from there, I'm scared. Like it hurt my soul, right? So I'm scared. And then from then on, I cannot play this go-kart anymore because whenever I see it, the inside is scared. The soul is shaken. It cannot do it anymore. You need this kind of magic to help you recover. Anyway, so that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.